Why, hi there, it's me, it's Uncle Ron, and today on the channel, I'm going to show you how to set up a custom league on Strat PC. Not using the new version for that, it's last year's version. It's going to be the same anyway. They haven't updated that for a while, and so we're going to take a brand new season, 2004, show you how to move some teams around and create your own schedule. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's light this puppy. So the first thing we're going to do is go to File, right? No. Go to League. Aha! Install rosters. And we go down, all the way down through 2004. Now, I can go with setup for as played, pitching hitting cards. I'm not going to do that. Your other option is, two other options are multi-carded as played. Not going to do that because we're going to do a custom league. So it really doesn't matter what we do for that because it's just not going to matter. We're not doing it as played replay. So we go to 2004 Deluxe Season Rosters Original with the pitching hitting cards and click on Install. And we close. And now, because it's major leagues, I got to install, put the code in for the season, and we'll be back for that in just a second. Okay, so we got that all set up and ready for you. Here's David Ortiz's card from 2004. Oh, baby. Look at that one column. 8, 9, 11 in that. All right, so although he only had an ERA of 4.5 that year. So I was kind of hoping that we didn't have everyone carded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 32, 30. So there's 34 Red Sox players carded. All right, so what we're going to want to do now is go under League, create a new league. And so we're going to go through all this together. League year. Character abbreviation, my league. So the Ron League. So there's only going to be 8 teams, so 7 times 6 is 42 games. It's a quarter season here. That will help with usage. We don't need to know anything about the email address or the website. We haven't picked any teams yet. So, okay. Now, Ron's League is right there. So how do we move teams? Well, let's start with this. We're going to move Boston over. So you click on the team name that you want, and you drag it over, essentially. Boston. And so we're going to do that for all the other teams here. So we're going to move over Atlanta. We're going to move over the Yankees and the Mets. So I've got 4 teams over. I want to move over St. Louis. I want to move over Houston. And Roger Clemens, of course. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to think of 2 more teams. I'm going to go look this up, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to move. I'm back. So I'm going to move over the Dodgers. And the Giants. Okay, I have all 8 teams over here. So now, no free agents. I have 8 teams. So Atlanta, Boston, Houston, Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco, and St. Louis. So the next thing I do, go under league. And what? Update league. So it's my basic information's all there. There's no sub leagues. It's just one league, one division. Not going to change any of that. Everyone's in the same division. Team nicknames. Remember, Strat can't sell anything with an actual name of a team there. So we're going to change the names because I really don't want to do the Amazons versus the Beantowners. You'd think I'd learn how to spell. Like my clicky keyboard? All right, so I have all the correct names of the teams. And if you've never done it before in Strat, it really is that easy. DH settings. Everyone's using the DH. It's only, wow, I only picked 2 American League teams. Sorry, Oakland. So 0, of course, is no DH. 1 is. And 1. So everyone, oh, I could have just hit all on. So I don't change the play-by-play stuff and the team manager settings. I'm leaving alone. So we're all set with that. Technically, we could actually play a game right now. Now, we're going to... You got to make sure you select the league, Ron. League. I want to go to schedule. Schedule maintenance. There's no schedule here. I want to generate a schedule. So we're going to do... I really don't care if they're day or night. So we just plant that seed. And it should be 6 and 6. And that's exactly what it is. So everyone, it's 3 at home and 3 away versus everybody. It's pretty much that easy. So you click on generate, tell it what you want to do. Click on a number. I don't want to edit anything. I got it right. 6 and 6. So there you go. So my schedule is set. I click OK. I now go to back into league, batch change. I want to set all my unplayed games to manual. Okay, so so I'm going to play that out in this entire league. There's no AI with this at all. It's just me and the dice and the game. So we click OK. So every game is set to manual. Now I got to go through and reset all the rules because, hey, everything is different for Strat. So, you ready to play? We go under rules, and I don't play under max rules. I go super advanced with ball, wild pitch, and pass ball. We're going to use a super advanced steal system, which is the default. I will use the miscellaneous rules. I'm thinking about if I want to do injuries, and the answer to that is no. You can use them. You can use 15 and 60-day injuries. You can use 7-day, 15, 60. The super advanced charts and ratings, 7, 10, 60, which I believe is the current system, 7, 10, 15, and 60. I don't really care about that. I want to play games. I don't care about injuries. Ground ball A. Now, most older card sets, they don't have the ground ball A. Is essentially it's a double play ball with the runner on first. So I will allow it on. If it's on the cards, I'm just playing the cards and dice, so we'll leave them on. Ballpark, weather clutch, yep, I'm playing with them all. Strategy, super advanced strategy charts. Closer rules. For this year, I would use them. Anything really before 1990, I would not use. But certainly we're in the Mariano Trevor Hoffman era in 2004. We're going to use them. Pitcher fatigue. We're going to use super advanced. I do not do pitch counts in a game. I'm playing cards and dice. So whatever the point of weakness number is on the card is what we're going to use. Bada bing, bada boom. No backup anything. Okay, so those are the rules. I'm looking these over again. Super advanced with balk, wild pitch, and pass ball. Yes. Super advanced steal. Yes. Miscellaneous rules. I think that's robbing home runs and stuff like that. Yes. I do not use injuries. I do allow for ground ball A's on the pitcher's cards. All pitchers, remember, aren't hitting. It's a DH league. I am set for ballpark, weather, and clutch hitting effects. Super advanced strategy. I will use closer rules, and I will use the super advanced fatigue rules. And, of course, pre-2020 rules. And I'm sure the new version has the 22 rules with ghost runners and that. I don't think you can change which of those you like. You can't mix and match those like you can in Action PC. All right, so the rules are all set. Now, lineups and usage. Primary with rest is what I'm going to use. Primary, secondary, I can add them. Automatic lineups would be if we were doing as played. And since we're not, primary with rest is what I would use. No scheduled days off. Nope, nothing there. Minor league method, MLB method. So I can determine who I want eligible and who I don't want eligible. I can do that before every game. Target eligibles, they're telling me 12 pitchers. That's fine with me. Let's see. I don't use Super Hal. I will allow extra games started for certain pitchers. We're not batting. No auto swap. The game will make trades for you if you so choose. Try to limit over usage. Again, that's much more for the computer. I'm the one running the whole show, so I really don't care. I will manage the way I want to manage. And we will go with 25-man. Actually, I'll go with 26. That one I will make the change because we are using that. So 26, and we're not going to December. It's a quarter season. So those are the rule lineups and usage. Game preferences. Now, I am going to do manual entry. I'm the one that's going to roll all the dice for this because that's the type of experience I want to have. So there's a manual. No, I want dice mode, right? A manual entry. I'm the one doing this. Results and options. I don't want the fly to the ball. I don't want trivia questions. I don't want newsworthy efforts. I do want board game information. And I want no play-by-play. I'm doing my own play-by-play. I can determine who is managed by the computer. You can have visit or home. And you can now turn off suggested defensive strategies. I leave that on. I don't mind that a bit. And if I don't like it in a certain situation, I can take it off. So that's how I do it. Manual entry, board game info only, no play-by-play, and I'm running the show. Dice, cards, and splits. I roll the dice manually. I show the cards in the notebook. Tactile split cards. Actually, no, split cards input manually. So you got to roll for that. And I'll show you my ball roller in a moment. I think I got to go back and change something else. So that's how I'm going to have that set. Dice mode. Manual entry means you've already rolled it out and you pick the play that you do. Dice mode is it rolls the dice, or I tell it what dice to roll, or what my dice roll is, and I'll show you that in a second. What else am I going to show here? Options. Sound. No crowd noise. No musical selections. I just hit none. I don't want any sound with it. I'm playing a tabletop game. The ball roller makes sound for me. But you can't have crowd noise after at bats. Crowd noise always. Music selections, dice and card sounds, crack of the bat, home run. I believe there used to be fireworks. And the vendor PA sounds. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. I want none of that. I'm a curmudgeon. Autoplay and box score. Well, we're going to output everything. Box score, play account, and score sheet. We save it to a file. I always put always. We got hard drive space the size of Cleveland here. So let's do that. So show the game store in the box score, yes. Show display condensed play log on the news daily, yes. Create daily reporter HTML file, yes. Have it all made up again. It tells you what's going on and gives your league a little more immersion. Now, view scores during autoplay. Well, we're not doing that. Create game result files. No. To me, this has always kind of been the bread and butter of Strat, what I'm about to choose. You can choose subsets for stats. So I want team versus team. How did the Red Sox do against the Dodgers? Day versus night, because that certainly matters in real baseball. You're going to play some games at day and some games at night. Home versus road. Absolutely. How did cards do at Fenway Park compared to how they do elsewhere? Subsets by month. I think that's there for... I don't think we're going much into May as far as this is concerned. But you can. If on a full season, you definitely want that. So what have I got checked off? Box score, play accounts, and score sheet. Saved a file. And always. Next, under options, events. You can choose events. I really don't care. I'm not playing for any of this autoplay, but you can check it to print for a shutout, less than 2 hits, 15 or more runs, 20 or more hits, a 15-inning or more game, 5 or more hits by a batter or RBIs, 2 homers, 3 homers or more, a grand slam, 10 Ks, 15 Ks, a cycle, a no-hitter, or 3 or more stolen bases. We're not taking any of these because we're playing out every game. And I'm going to leave this one all alone. So I'm not going to change any of these things at all here. So it's Jared Weaver versus Pedro Martinez. I am fine with that. The Dodgers are using 14 batters, the Red Sox 15. You get the nice shot of Fenway. Oops. And we'll be back to show you the game, the start of the game right after this. Okay, this is just a generic thing. I haven't changed a thing. I'm probably not going to change too much with this. I'm not going to finish the game. That's what you get for the high-res ballparks. Isn't that exciting? You pay $20 whatever for it. But the good thing is you have it for life. So it'll be Izturis, Finley, Bradley, Adrian Beltre, Sean Green, Choi, Cora, Maine, and Grabau is the DH again. I'm not setting any of these lineups. I bring my trusty ball roller and set it up. The white die and the red die, you know how that works. So the 20-sider. I click roll. Oops. How about we change that? How about we try this one again? You need to have the base one on. You can't have a roll of 0, 1, 4. Okay. Once again, exit stage right. So Pedro pitches to Izturis. And so I rolled a 2, 7. That's all it takes to put it in here. You ignore the 11 because there's nobody on. So a 2, 7. You hit select. And it's a fly out to center. And that's pretty much how you get here. It's not a very difficult process. Remember, you got to authorize anything that you put on there. It's not that difficult. You can cut and paste right from your receipt and your product vault from Strat. And so with that, I'm Ron Juckett. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you the next time.